Yep, back again for another episode. I've been trying to record this video several times, but I could never get it started for some reason. I think this is harder than it looks. First 2 weeks, I was so excited to record videos. Then after a while, you just get tired. I don't know, it's like, and you start anything new, right? The first couple of weeks, it's very exciting. Then afterwards, you just get tired, or just find it very difficult to keep going. Yeah, I think that's the case for me. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Not sure lah. What else is there to do? Okay, back to the topic. What's my topic today? My topic today is I'm gonna try to talk about like why I'm doing this. So I think I realized that maybe it's pretty simple actually. I just like to talk because I had a realization while talking to some friends that like I don't know that I just like to talk because when I hang out with people, right? Sometimes it gets boring, right? You need something to do. You can't just sit there do nothing, right? Get bored, you get sleepy. And realize one of the reasons why I like to write, I like to do this, I like to like capture my thoughts. It's just because like I like to talk. I like to express myself without with someone who listens to me, right? And the good thing about God, I'm not good at talking. The good thing about these sort of things is that the camera doesn't talk back, right? It has to listen to me. I think that's a pretty good thing, in the sense that yeah, I think it's a pretty good thing. I don't know, man. I just think it's pretty good because like sometimes when you hang out with people, like they don't really listen, right? And this is not this on them because sometimes even for me, they talk. I don't really listen sometimes because it's hard to listen, right? You're not used to it. It takes a lot of energy and you just zone out, right? Because like you're tired or whatever. But with the camera, with the phone, it just doesn't disappear. It's always there. And I think that's a great thing for me personally because I like to talk. I like to talk. Yeah, but now I can't talk for whatever reason. Yeah, this video is getting hard. I think I'm gonna reduce the length of these videos so I can make it easier to myself. And I think I'm gonna start needing to like organize some videos, at least have some ideas or bullet points, because riffing off the cuff like this is I think it's gonna get old because I'm not like a public speaker because I know who public speakers, the first thing they do is they give, like, one of the examples is they give you a word, they give 5-10 minutes to talk about that thing however you like, and you just keep talking, and then you watch the video again and you review. I think because I tried to do that once and I didn't record the video because I just didn't want to do it. I think it's hard to improve yourself, right? Hard to split, especially split skills, because it takes a lot of effort, a lot of feedback that you're just not willing to do or you just don't want to do, right? Let's be honest, right? Who spends their entire life just improving, right? Because some things, like, this is unrelated, but like this is one of the things I don't like about the mindset of people. It's like people give advice and it's meaningful, but at some point you just gotta say it's not your fault, right? It's not your problem. Because sometimes people mean well, but it's like the relentless positivity, where it's like, give me an example, right? Where everything is like your fault in a sense, right? I mean, not your fault, you're a problem, right? But at some point you can't do anything, right? It's like if something happens, it happens because of luck or circumstance of time, right? Like maybe next time you can do something differently, but at some point you just gotta say, look, I tried my, like, I mean, you try your best. It's like you can't fail, right? It's like if I'm trying to be an Olympian, right? There's no failure. Like, I could just not get in. But then with this mindset of relentless positivity, there's always something I can do, which is by right you can. But at some point you gotta say, look, I couldn't get in. That's it. Let's move on, right? I think I talked about this before, but I'm trying to find a way to say it, which is more accurate, right? Because I've been thinking about this mindset, and it's the mindset that stops me from doing anything, really. Because I think, like, if I fail, there's like this voice that says I could do something else, I could do better, right? At that point, it's so annoying, right? It's like I don't know. It's like, bro, like, it's so exhausting, and it completely removes the possibility that I can just fail, right? It's like, okay, I didn't get this job. Okay, maybe next time update your CV. But how many times do I have to update my CV, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, the words can change, but at the point, sometimes it's luck, bro. I'd have the experience out of this, right? It's like, dude, I don't know if you know what I mean, but it's just this relentless push forward where it's just so exhausting. And it's just like, everything's your fault, right? Where sometimes it's not your fault, right? It's not your fault. Okay, it's my problem, but is there something I can do about it? Okay, will that materially affect the chance of this thing? Probably not, right? Does that mean I have to keep trying? Not really, not necessarily, right? You could change your path, you could do this, but yeah, I just maybe that's one reason why perhaps I don't want people to see what I'm doing, say one thing, because they always say the same thing, and it's not a them issue because I do the same thing, right? Because I'm in my problem solving mode. I try to solve the problem, but sometimes like you try to solve a problem, you want to like you try your problem, you try to solve it, you give improvements, but they won't materially affect the chance of success, right? Because sometimes that's life, bro. You know what I mean? Like being an Olympian, sometimes there's just obstacles in the way. Like we all can be Olympians, right? No matter how hard we try, so there's only one spot, right? But with this mindset, it's as if there's 100 spots and you can never stop, right? And if you stop, it's on you, right? It's like they're trying to push the blame, push the onus on you, right? It's your fault. It's not the system's fault. It's not the fact that there's only one spot. It's all on you. I just find this thought process very annoying. And I think about it a lot because that's what's stopping me from doing a lot of things. Because I don't like to hear it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just can't win, right? Sometimes whatever you do, it won't materially affect the thing. So you could like take an exam, right? You could study 12 hours per day. You can improve on that, improve on that. But sometimes you just fail, right? Why do I need to keep solving the problem to get this specific outcome, right? Without thinking about how effective this thing is, right? How much of a problem this is, how much do I actually want it, right? Why is it always like the person's fault? It's if I drive a car and someone hits me, is it my fault? It's my problem, right? But why is it? It's just like someone hits me and they think about okay, the other person this, but what about you? What about you? It's like fucking bored. It's like, oh my god, bro. It's like maybe just me, man. Maybe no one says this to me. Maybe I'm just overthinking, but just like that mindset, just so annoying recently. I've been thinking. Yeah, man. I don't know. Well, back to the original topic. Yeah. So this channel is pretty much what I just said. Like my thoughts about stuff, my talking. I'm just trying to get used to talking because most of the time I don't get to talk in real life. Like you're busy with work, busy with this, and when you talk, people don't listen. So I think it's a good opportunity for me to talk, build up my public speaking skills, my stamina, and make me think. Because sometimes, like, when you think in your head, it's not the same as when you say it, and you need a way to practice that. So I think this is a good way for me to practice. Because I have all these ideas, right? I'm sure everyone does, especially since I'm young. But you need practice. At least I think I need practice to say it out loud. And this is the safety of YouTube, right? Because like it's anonymous, people don't really know me, and people are probably not gonna watch this, right? Even if they did, who cares? So that's life, bro. That's life. Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. Life's like that, bro. Life's like that. I want to. I don't know, bro. Feeling quite thirsty. This is my first video of the day. I'm gonna put a second one because I think I'm trying to maintain a certain schedule, so at least it's consistent, right? And I don't think I can record all the videos every day. So maybe I'm gonna specify a few days where I record a couple of videos. Then the rest is just generating ideas, generating some scripts, or just some keywords, right? Because like weekdays I have work, right? So I have a full-time job, gotta keep up with that, and I just get so tired after work. And weekends, before after work, I just don't have the energy to do anything else but scroll my phone, right? Even though I don't want to scroll my phone, I absolutely hate scrolling my phone, right? It's like starting something else is just so difficult. And then once you start, it's hard to maintain it. Like, maybe it's just me, man, but for example, the people I admire on Instagram are those people that keep posting these routine videos. Whereas, let's say I watched recently this salaryman from Japan. He gets home from work 6:30, 7, right? Or sometimes he works late at night and he comes back 8 a.m. I think because his video started at 8:30 a.m. Not sure how he works that hard, but like gets home, he cooks dinner, and he goes to exercise. Then he chills, like consistently, right? And it's not a timing issue because like I come home 6:37. I could do the same thing, right? I exercise in less time than him. But I just don't do it, so I don't know why. I think it's an energy issue, right? Because like at night before I go to sleep, I think about all these plans, all these things I want to do, but next day comes, I wake up, I just don't want to do it. Like, I just don't want to do it, man. Like, every day is the same. Like, and it's like I keep lowering the bar of what I'm supposed to do, but it just doesn't work because I just don't want to start, right? Like, there's a part of me that just has so much resistance that it just doesn't want to start. I don't know why, right? I'm sick of analyzing. I just don't do it. So fuck it, man. It's so annoying. Like, I mean, this is the topic of my next video, but like I'm gonna say it now. Like, one of the things I was gonna say is like, what do I regret about my past life? My past months, past years. So I just don't do what I need to do. Like, for example, habits, right? Like, I like to read, but I don't even read every day, right? Whereas I could have the time, right? Just the energy issue. Some days, I remember like I would waste like weeks scrolling on my phone, watching YouTube, reading. I mean, reading web novels was like, I'm just wasting my time. I don't even enjoy it, right? I just didn't know how to start, because like, I want to say sleep, but like, even on days I go to bed on time, and I wake up on time, I just wake up and it's just, I had enough sleep, right? I have enough sleep for a week, but I just don't start. I look at my phone, and I just don't know why. Like, is it my phone? Is it me? Is it my perfectionism? It's like, whatever it could be, man. It's just so annoying. But whenever I do things consistently, right, I just feel so much happier and content, more stable, right? Because I think my personality is, I gain an extraordinary amount of utility or benefit from routine. Like, people riff on, like, adulthood. You wake up, go to work, eat, do the same thing every day. But I think it's just, that's fine by me, man, right? Honestly, it's fine by me. You go to sleep on time, wake up on time, go to work, do a bit of work, go home on time, have lunch, same thing every day, dinner, meet your family. That's life, right? That's life, and I like it. I like the routine, right? Because I think for me, the routine is what makes me happy, right? Because when I think about the future, when I think about comparing my life with other people, what makes my life happy is just the routine, right? Because like, I mean, this is my next video too, but it's just like comparison, like makes my life feel worse. I think about it like, what do I admire about people? It's just the routine, or maybe that's just the form of videos I'm consuming, but just the routine of my life. Not necessarily the money, right? Just the routine of like exercising, eating the same thing, going to work, repeat. It sounds so boring, but like, I don't have that. I envy that, right? I want that to be my life. Not necessarily the money, just the routine. And that's what every day I'm trying to build a routine. So at least I can say to myself, I tried, right? I have a routine. But it's just this goddamn phone, right? And myself. I'm not sure it's the phone, bro. Like, when I think about what I want to do, I just don't do it because, like, I don't know, it's just a phone. Like, the science is like, oh, the task, like, the reason why you're procrastinating is like you have a fear of failure, a fear of perfectionism, right? Like, you don't want to start the task because maybe it's too hard, maybe it's too boring, maybe the start's unclear, maybe like whatever. But it's just, what should I do, man? Should I just like lock my phone in a case? Should I just do that thing where someone says, you don't look at your phone, you just stare at the wall until you do what you want to do? But the thing is, it's hard to get started. Like, even now, like, continuing to record video is such a hassle. After this, I have other things to do, but I know I'm just gonna look at my phone because it's so much easier than like doing what I want to do. But the thing is, it's just, one day is fine, but like I start my habits, and it's like, second day, okay, third day it fails, third, fourth day always fails. I can't keep up for a week. It's just like, I don't know, man. Like, some days you just don't have the energy, right? And I don't want to blame other people, but like, sometimes like there's stuff to do, but even when there's nothing to do, I still struggle a lot. And I'm not sure other people face the same thing. I'm sure they do, but it's just like, what do other people get to do it, right? What do other people get to exercise every day and do this, do that? But I just can't. Like, I know it's not a timing issue, right? It's an energy issue. It's a starting issue. It's a whatever issue. I just find that so annoying. For me personally, right? Because it's like, I just wanna get things done, man. Like, not even for the money, not even to be famous. Like, this is not to be famous, right? This video's like, I don't want to be famous from this video, right? Because being famous sucks. I just want to be able to record these videos, upload consistently, and then look back at myself and see how much I improved, right? See how much my thoughts improve. Because at the end of the day, like, you have to talk to people, right? You have to refine your ideas. And I want to be able to tell my children or anyone else about my wisdom, right? Hopefully I get wisdom. I think I'm too young to have any real wisdom, but be able to communicate my ideas in an effective way. And who knows, man, maybe this helped me get a better job, because then when I go interviews, when I present my idea to people, I just get like something, right? Like, I don't know, man, like I just want to find a way to improve on my own terms, because sometimes I think it's hard for me to take feedback, because like, I just don't want to do it, or I disagree, or like maybe their wording is wrong, maybe I just can't accept it, right? Like, because I know people, like, one way to take feedback is sometimes it's on you, right? Because the teacher is teaching, but the student has to be on turn, and sometimes you as a student like have to not filter, but reframe the person's feedback in a certain way, right? And perhaps you should follow it to a T, exactly, right? And see if it works. If it doesn't work, discard it, right? And you take what works and discard what doesn't work. Because you as a student, you also have to filter what they teach you, right? But first you have to give it a chance, an honest chance, and then you filter it, right? You gotta find what works for you, right? Because end of the day, like, people only care if you're successful or not. Like, it doesn't matter how you do it. Like, think of the corporate world, right? If you can do the project, if you can get the work done, doesn't matter if you're an asshole or not. Doesn't matter if everybody hates you. Doesn't matter if you whatever, right? You get the work done, they won't fire you, right? They will not do anything to you. This is something I'm trying to be. I think maybe I'm thinking too much, but man, recording these videos in daylight is a lot different than at night, because I feel a lot more self-conscious. Because yeah, man, I feel a lot more self-conscious. I'm running out of steam. I don't know what I'm going to talk about in my next video. I think I'm drinking water after this. Get some fluids, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, life's been pretty tough. Not tough. I always say life is tough, but I think it's just me, right? I think something about me just makes me feel perpetually unhappy. Not unhappy, dissatisfied, probably the right word. And like, even when I don't look at my phone too often, there's always a sense of me like, I don't know, like sitting there being unhappy. I think I don't know, man. It's an energy thing, I think. I still haven't exercised today. I haven't exercised in a while. And I don't know how to keep exercising, because I lower my habits so to mini version so I can do consistently. But then when I do mini versions, I don't feel content. But the thing is, even when I do elite version, I don't feel content. So I don't know why. Like, I can't seem to be very happy, right? Not for a long time. Eventually, I'll get back to my mood of like, you know what I mean? Like this dissatisfaction. If you know, I can feel it, right? After watch this video, I'm gonna do my other habits, and then there's gonna be some time left, and I think about my future. I think about tomorrow, going to work, this issue, that issue, and I just feel like, wow, a lot of issues, man. I think I'm just scared, man. Sometimes I'm scared of getting yelled at, getting conflict of other people. Like, I'm just scared, man. I don't know why I'm so scared. Other people don't have this fear. Like, I know when I talk to people, they don't have this fear, man. They just go through life, they're scared, but I don't feel like they're scared as me. I even know I'm so scared, man. Like, all this while people yelled at me, I'm still here. I'm still surviving. So I don't know. I think people are sick of hearing me complain, right? Hearing me saying, "Oh, fear of that, fear of that." Because someday you gotta handle it, right? You gotta handle your own shit. People got their own lives, right? But man, this is why I have these videos, man. This is why I have my blog, so I can say these things without saying it to other people. Because if you say it to other people, they just get, like, at some point, like, even for me, if I hear someone consistently complaining, I'm like, bro, you gotta do something, right? You gotta do something. I am doing something. But whenever I do something, it's not enough. It's not enough. Yeah, man, it's harder to get real in the afternoon. Because it's still daylight, right? It's like that thing you read online. Don't trust your thoughts after 9 p.m. Because 9 p.m. you after 9 p.m. is not you, man. It's that very introspective, depressive, golfy you. I feel the same, bro. After 9, my thoughts are just wild. I don't trust myself. It's very difficult. Like, imagine in the afternoon when I'm full of willpower, or energy, I cannot stop using my phone. Imagine at night, I can never stop using my phone. That's an issue for me. Yeah, well, the video's almost over. Yeah, I think with this I'm gonna drink some water, record my next video, and then yeah, that's my week's contribution done. I think I'm gonna try to record more videos than I post per week, just so I can keep up a backlog of videos. Because I read that that's what other YouTubers do. So then, for example, they have holidays, right? They can squeeze more production the couple of months before. So then during the holidays, you can just keep posting, but not too much backlog, because then it sort of ruins the vibe, I think. And then they like I'm not like I'm a one-man person, right? I don't edit these videos, so I'm not sure how long I keep this up, man. Like this is a lot of work actually talking, and I don't know if I have a lot of ideas to talk about. Just like I don't experience much, right? I don't do much. Just me ranting to the camera. I'm not even good at ranting, bro. Like, I'm still young. What is there to rant about, right? Oh, that's a signal. Bye bye.